Oh, Steamage! Electric! Fantastic! I haven't been in the game all half. What a finish! Took that really well. There he is, firing it into the crowd, sniping someone out in Rosette. Steamage! Oh, what a finish! That's how to put it in. That's fantastic, Steamage. You're off and running now, son, in that Fulham shirt. Absolutely outstanding finish. Go, he's picking that up and turning. Driving at him again. Steamage with that desire and hunger. Hit it, boy. Hit it. Hit it. Get in the net. Steamage has burst it. 3-0. Kilmoss 2 for Steamage. The captain Colossus Spartacus is rising from the flames here. Steamage. Great run from Steamage. Lovely finish. Steamage is on fire at the moment. And he's got scored on his home debut as well. What a finish. There he is, there's the celebration he's come to know. Hey, great run from Simic. 2-0, break the spine to Simic. He can't do nothing else, he can hit the net, that's for sure. What a finish. Comprehensive from Simic. Simic on the edge again, can he make himself right? Have a go then, son. Simic. Yes! Oh, what a strike from Simic. This is bringing back memories of the old Spartacus Simic, this. It was true, this is the rebirth of a legend. Welcome back everybody, ProSpartanGamer with Rebirth of a Legend episode 26. This series is getting fantastic backing from you out there. Appreciate it, really do. Thank you so much for the support you're giving this series. I am attempting to do one episode sort of every week if possible, but it does take quite a lot of time keeping up with all the series I've got going, all the editing and everyday life and everything else. So apologies if sometimes it's longer than a week. I am doing my best, but I do try and get 4 or 5 games at least in each episode. So there's a fair bit of editing as I record every minute, and it's totally live, so I don't do voiceovers afterwards. I record the voice as we play it. That's how you capture the emotion when Stimage bags a berry. Anyway, he's in here today, he's in centre mid, he is on a downward arrow, which there you see it, he's burning bright, but he's on a down arrow, so he's not going to be at his best at home against West Brom. Second half of season 5, don't forget, we've just gone through the window when he turned down that lucrative deal to Juventus. Chelsea was also after him as well, so Everton delighted he turned them down. Whether he will again in the summer, I don't know. He may well be tempted by pastures new when we get to the summer. But he would like to put some silverware in his trophy cabinet at home. He's not won anything yet. He did win that bit of a half-season league with Kilmoss in Argentina. So he's got a bit of a medal for that, but it wasn't full balls and all championship or nothing. Anyway, without further ado, highlights of the first match at Goodison to come. Here we are then, Goodison Park. Home game. West Bromwich Albion. Highlights to follow, guys. Let's hope he can bag one in this first episode of first game in episode 26. Getting me tongue all twisted and mumbled there. Been a while since I played a bit of PES. I've been playing a bit of next gen FIFA recently, so see how I tuck in back into this. A lot of the Spartan series games I played quite a long time ago as well. It's going to be a while since I played this actual 11v11. Don't forget, West Brom somehow managed to pull Thomas Muller out of the bag. Zegkaj is blasting out. We're on our way. Stimage leading the side out. Captain Stimage today, don't forget. Out to the roar of the crowd. Lovely moment for Stimage. There he is, front of the queue. Stimage. Good play. Gets it again. Gives it into Lukaku. Oh, forces a save. Good play from Stimage. Can he get his head on one of these corners? He's been desperate to score from a corner. Hasn't done it, I don't think, in 5 seasons. Does get involved on these corners though, gets his cherry on them sometimes. Not from there, that's too far out. West Brom have taken the lead earlier on 14 minutes. Thomas Muller, I did say how the hell did they get him. Well, he's bagged the first goal of the day. Great stuff, 1-2. Simic! Oh! Surely Lukaku, yes! He's buried it from Simic's 1-2 and shot, and we're back on terms there. Great stuff. Good finish from Lukaku, to be fair. Good run from Simic. And Lukaku's bagged a good bury there. Good 1-2 from Simic. Breached the offside. Always going to shoot when he got to here. Lukaku didn't get free. Got bumped on the edge. There was no one free really in the middle. Come back out to Lukaku. And wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. Have some of that. Well in. Coming to half time. It's been a good half. Simic has been involved. Everton back in it through Lukaku after Thomas Muller opening for West Brom. Second half to come. Another card for Simic. I don't know, that's going to be a suspension. Thought it was a fair tackle. Went in quite hard. Let's have a look. Took the ball. Man went down like a sack of shit. And for that reason he's got booked. Probably his 5th card. Maybe suspension now, not sure. Gets it again down the wing. Goes again. Wants it back again. Gets it again. Simic! Won't break. Still there for Lukaku. Oh. Should have struck it earlier. Best move of the match. Simic has been sent. It's a nothing tackle and the ref sent Simic off. Really was his first red card of his career. It was a nothing. And the ref produced 2 yellows and Simic has been sent here. Dramatic scenes in episode 26. First time we've seen him sent from the field of play. Cannot believe it, to be honest. But he's gone. Christ. So ended 1-1. Simic getting his first ever marching orders. Cannot really believe it. Captain today as well. 2 bookable offences, so called. The ref said the second was really a nothing. Can't believe he got sent off for that. That will affect his match ratings as well. Yeah, 5.5. 1-1 draw. Simic obviously going to be suspended for the next game. So we'll see where Everton are in the table and see when he's next involved. So Everton are 5th, 4 points behind Arsenal now, sat in a Europa League position. I would imagine they'd be happy to stay there and secure a Europa League berth this season. They've only lost the 3 games, but quite a few draws, as you can see. First red card of Simic's career. He's blotted his copybook a little bit. I don't expect he's too happy about that. That was his 81st appearance and he's bagged 40 goals and 7 career assists. 9 goals this season so far for Everton. No assists, which he would like to add to that really. I mean, he had, really it was his assist today, it was his shot and rebound. He's had a few shots and rebounds when people have knocked him in. Their Simic has arrived now on your left hand side, looking very good in the Everton first team kit. So Simic unavailable for the trip to home game against Newcastle because of suspension. So we'll just see how the team gets on in that game. Everton managed a 4-0 demolishment of Newcastle. Great result that. Gosh, Simic will have a job to get back into the team, I should think. That could be a worry. Still staying 5th then, 40 points. 4 points behind Chelsea and Arsenal now, with Manchester United leading the way above Man City. Norwich and West Ham is a big gap, the 7th. Real big gap, 11 points. So it's looking good for a Europa League berth for Simic and Everton. He would like to get them in the Europa League, that's for sure. Next up, Merseyside derby. Simic has got the nod. He'll be delighted with that. Got the nod in the derby. And there he is, still on a down, but he's in the middle alongside James McCarthy against Belhanda, Sterling, Asidi and Luis Suarez. Remember, Simic was involved in the win at Goodison Park over Liverpool earlier on in the season. He scored a berry. He'll be looking to do the same and secure a victory over Liverpool at Anfield. That's coming up next, so stay tuned. Here we are then, Anfield, big Merseyside derby. Simic back from suspension today. All to play for. He'll be looking to get a good performance under his belt. He was disappointed with the referee in the last one. 2 yellow cards against West Brom. They managed to get a result though, and then they went and stuffed Newcastle without Simic. So Simic definitely wanting to make sure he performs today, because there could be talk of him being left out of the side otherwise. He's not on an up, he's on a light blue diagonal down, and he's not leading the team today. Height injury is there, looks a bit of a vampire with his eyes dark as that. Out we come then, Simic coming out of the tunnel at Anfield against Liverpool. Everton haven't touched the ball from the kickoff, and Saidi has scored, and Everton are 1-0 behind after just 2 minutes here without a blue shirt even touching the ball. Amazing start for Liverpool, not so good for Everton obviously. All to do now. Awful start to the derby here for Everton. Just haven't started at all, and a 2-0 down, and it's a brace of spies from Saidi and Simic. 1 or 2 touches like this, and that's all that's happened for him. It really is. Liverpool have been right on it. Go on, Simic. Well done, driving down the wing, trying to make something happen here. Gets it back again. It's a good run, Simic! We're back in it, and it's Simic with a thunderous left-footed drive into the bottom corner, and he loves scoring against Liverpool, and he scored again here. Something for them to hang on to going into the second half. Getting back into the game. What a drive and run. Picked it up from the throw. There. Drove across the defence. It opened up for him. Good power there. And what a slottage with the left as he ran away. Bent it away from the keeper in the bottom corner. Lovely goal, Simic. Great strike. First goal of episode 26. Always nice when there's a goal in each episode. What a finish. Half time then, and the Simic goal has given Everton a bit of hope after the disastrous start. All to play for in the second half. To be fair, Liverpool have dominated it, and Simic has given them a glimpse of hope where there was none. Hopefully he can go on and get the equaliser in the second half. Simic. Long way out. Skips past a couple. Driving around the outside. Squares it. Oh, no one there. That could be game, set and match on 73 minutes. David Luiz has bagged, and it's looking unlikely now the comeback is going to happen. Needed to create a bit more chances in the second half. They haven't done it. That's it then. Game over. Revenge for Liverpool for the earlier defeat in the season at Goodison Park. Simic with the only goal for Everton, and to be honest, they weren't really in the game. That's why there was very few Everton highlights or highlights of Simic. It was a back-to-the-wall display, really. Total domination from the red half of Merseyside, which I hate saying, but it was. Let's see the ratings before we move on quickly to something else. Simic comes away with a 6. Best in his team because of that fantastic running shot. Saidi, man of the match with that brace of spies. Let's see what damage that does to the table. Slipped down below Sunderland to 6th now. Can't really go any much lower at the moment, thank God, because West Ham are a long way adrift, but damaging for Champions League hopes, that's for sure. And they've got to pick themselves up from that. Liverpool languishing in 16th as well. So, didn't see that result coming. Let's see what's up next. It's a home game against Hull City, but Simic has been left out of that squad. So, let's see what result they managed to get without him. Last time they won 4-0 without him, if you remember. So, maybe that's what the manager's thinking. Liverpool Everton could only manage a 1-1 draw against Hull. Liverpool absolutely dominated Fulham 4-0 there. West Ham lost as well, so that gap's going to increase there. Sunderland only drew, so no harm done in the race for 5th. In fact, they stay 6th place. It's Tottenham who are coming up on the rails now, only 9 points behind. We have been picked for the Crystal Palace game at Goodison, which is great, because there's always a chance to bag a bear. Still only in that midfield though. I prefer the attacking midfield. Simic still on poor form. He hasn't been on good form for a while now. He's on a bit of, since the transfer window, he's been on a bit of a downer. Perhaps he wished he had taken the job for Juventus and gone to Italy. I don't know. But he scored in the Merseyside derby, and he'll be looking to bag one against Palace, that's for sure. You've got that coming up next. Here we are then, Goodison Park again. Crystal Palace are visitors. Hopefully Everton can get back to winning ways after a draw and that big heavy defeat to Liverpool in the Merseyside derby. Cementing their top 6 place is all important in the last few games in season 5 here. Well, we've got probably a dozen games left in this season, I think now, and probably be 2 or 3 episodes, I imagine, depending on how many games Stimage is involved in. But this up now, he'll be looking to win this. They will definitely be looking for a win here, Everton, and Stimage to hopefully assist or score for sure. Here we go then. Disaster strikes here. Palace have gone a goal up early, and Everton really not in a very good place at the moment. Results not going their way. They need to pick it up a bit here. Stimage again, giving it simple. Losing it too often at the moment. Yelovic with a speculative there. Picks it up again. Stimage! Oh! First real chance for Everton, and Stimage at the centre of it with the 1-2s and the pick up and shot. Good low save. He would have liked to have got a bit more revolutions on that one. Didn't quite get the laces behind it. But it's the first time he's made Goodison and Gladys Street End stand up today. I got no idea how this is happening, but Crystal Palace has now gone 2-0 up, and well, season's falling apart here at the moment. Half time then, and 2-0 down at home to Crystal Palace. The fans very rightly booing us off. Been a real dismal display. Palace 2 up, only that real one shot for Stimage that sparked the fans into any sort of life. Manager's head will be rolling if it carries on like this. Second half to come, and they've really got to improve. Stimage is in here. Early part of the second half. He's done it. He's got to go back, and it's that man Stimage intercepting the poor play, and it's him straight in the second half. He gave him a roasting at half time. He said, come on, for fuck's sake, keep ball, pass it to me a bit more. Give it away too cheap, and he's showed him the way forward here, straight from the kickoff now on, in this Stimage with his 10th goal of the season. Headed across. Was on it like a whippet, steadied himself as he went through, sprinted away from the back four and then steadied himself there. Keeper came out, toe end pass, dribbled into the far corner. 2-1 game to get some points out of. Go and get it, Blues, come on. Stimage again from Kagawa's pass. Ah! That will raise the roof. Get in the net, that's burst it. Stimage with an emphatic blow there. That is quality. That's the way to finish the ball. Absolutely rip snorter from Stimage. Absolute screecher. Look at that. That had some revolutions on it. Kagawa, Stimage, give it, give it, give it. Shouting, give it, give it. Held on. Thought a moment had gone as the players converged there. And Stimage with the outside of the right. Screeched it into the top corner. Have a look at that. I'd like to get the backside of that one. Really did hit it with the outside of the right. Look at that. That is burst the net. He's on for a hat-trick here. It's the sort of stuff that dreams are made of now. In 6 minutes, Everton have drawn this level. Martinez must have pulled some air out at half-time or something. Got a reaction from them. Stimage leading. He's pushed right forward now. Can he get the hat-trick and end up getting them 3 points there? He's in! Stimage is in from Kagawa's layoff! Kagawa! Kagawa's knocked it in this time. Stimage was on for the hat-trick. He took his time, hit it low. Keeper got a hand and it's fallen to Kagawa. And he's got it. He deserves it because it was him who set up the chances. And we're in the lead here. We've turned this around in no time. Great stuff. Great run from Stimage. Look at him charging forward there, bursting every gut to get there. Lovely layoff from Kagawa. Didn't quite know what to do. Brought it so far and then went for the finish. Good save. Fell to Kagawa and he slotted it. Palace in absolutely turmoil here. They conceded 3 goals in 13 minutes and gone from 2-0 up to 3-2 down. Everton flying here in this second half. He's in. Hat-trick Stimage! Defensive muddle up. They were looking at each other like Lauren Hardy, and Stimage nipped him behind and buried it with his left. And it's the second hat-trick of the season for Stimage. Great stuff. Emphatic finish. He's had 4 chances today and he's bagged 3. That's pretty good, to be fair. Thought the chance had gone. He dummied that when he wasn't supposed to. Chased in between. They were diddly-daddling and he got in between them like a meat sandwich. Took it on. One-on-one again. And this time he's bagged it with his left. And there's a hat-trick for number 19, Stimage. That will put him to about 12 on the season. And that secured the vital 3 points at home to Crystal Palace here. 4 goals already in episode 26. I'm treating you at home to something here. There it is. 4-2. 4 goals in the second half. Complete turnaround from the first half dismay. And a hat-trick for your man, Stimage. Fantastic stuff. What rating? 8 I would have thought at least. 7.5. Quite, it's hard to get an 8 on this game, innit? You've banged in a second half hat-trick, turned the game around, and you've only got a 7.5. Real tough score of knocks this is, I tell you. Puts Everton back up to 5th, that win. Sunderland obviously didn't win. Only 2 points off Champions League though now in Arsenal. It's still there, they won it. Plenty of goals scored for Everton, but they're conceding quite a few. As you can see, they're 23 conceded. One of the highest in the top half of the table, really, to be fair. Good goal difference of 19, though. So let's see what that means for Stimage's career stats. 13 in 18 appearances for Everton this season. 44 career goals now out of 83 games. He's going to definitely hit 50 and beyond. We're going to keep on with this series until PES 2015 comes out. And I expect I'll be getting that next gen. We'll see what that's going to be like. Hopefully it's going to be something special. But we've got plenty more seasons in Stimage now. Don't forget he's only 21, I think. Let's just have a look through his stats. And that's why he's so good, boys and girls at home. Only 2 whites on that first page. Plenty of ambers. He is a decent player to control now. There's no doubt about that. Second page, a few more whites, but still looking good. Ball winning skills are going up. We've whacked a load on physicality to try and make him a little bit stronger. As you can see, body balance is 76, and that's going up quite nicely now. We'd like to see that amber as well pretty soon. Kicking power, a healthy 85, as you can tell from that second goal he rasped in that game at Goodison. Only 21 still. Stamina, he's got bags of it. He can run for you all day. That is the Stimage. And I think it's pretty soon he will have the next first time shot or first time pass. I can't remember what we were working on in the training menu. But that's the Stimage. One more game in this episode to come, guys. I'm not sure who it is, but stay tuned. I was just telling you about the mastery level and what we've achieved. And there you see we've now achieved first time shot. As you troll through there, first time shot has been added to his player skill cards. So we can work on another one now, and I'll do that straight away in a minute. We've been left out of the Swansea squad, which is a bit disappointing after bagging a hat-trick. Hopefully Everton can go on and win that game. So a couple things to do before the last match here. We need to go into player menu and into the training mode. Yeah, we were working on first time shot there. We had 2 ones working on it. What shall we work on next? We got 5 on physical, so to try and boost his physicality. His speed's pretty good at the moment, and we're working on shooting and passing are pretty good. None on defence. Stamina, you've only got 1 because he's really good on stamina. We don't want to work on another position. He's already got 3 there, so it will be another skill card here. What shall we work on next? So what should we work on next? Those are all skill moves there. Knuckle shot. We could work on the knuckle shot. Which one-time pass, we could work on that. Weighted pass, pinpoint crossing, low punt. I mean, a lot of those other ones aren't really going to be anything worth for Stimage. So it's either one-touch pass. He's got quite a lot of the shoot or knuckle shot, really. One-touch pass is only 5 months, so that's the one we're going to work on now. That's the card. We'll leave it with 2 training points. A few people ask in the comment section how you do these and focal points. Well, that's how you do it there. You can change these up to 6. And obviously the more you put on them, the better that stat will come. I wanted physicality to go up, so we put 5 on it. We want his dribbling, his passing and his shooting to continue to rise. Not worried about defensive side of the game. As his stamina is really high, I'm also not worried about that. But you can put up to 6 on these skill cards, and that means he will complete him a lot quicker. Anyway, let's crash on to see how Everton got on away at Swansea. 1-1 draw at the Liberty Stadium. Not a bad result. Sunderland only drew as well. What about Arsenal, who were chasing at the top? They lost, so it's a point gains on Arsenal. We're only 1 point behind them now. They're the club that's going to be the ones we're going to have a chance of getting, because the top 3 are out of sight now. It's really just a question of Everton, can they get in the Champions League or Europa League? I'm pretty sure they're going to get into Europe next year in one of those competitions, which is reasonable successful. Will Stimage still be with them? Who knows? He's having a great season, so there may well be plenty of suitors knocking on the door come the summer transfer window. So it's Norwich City for the last game in episode 26 here, and we've been picked. What position? Centre mid again. We're still on a down, not the best, but hey ho, let's crash on into it then, and hopefully some more goals. Goodison Park again then for the visit of the Canaries, and another game that Everton will be expecting to win to cement European football for next year. Stimage wasn't involved in the away day at Swansea, but last time we were here he bagged that sensational hat-trick against Crystal Palace in that second half turnaround. This will end episode 26. Let's hope Stimage and Everton can end it on a winning note. 44 gone. It's been an absolute dour first half. That's why there's been no highlights to show you, really. Not a lot happened. Stimage then getting dispossessed. Neither end, really. Poor game. You wouldn't want to have paid money to watch it. And there is half time. Hopefully the second half will improve. Stimage robbed them! Oh, and just couldn't get in there again. Oh, I thought that was going to be a crucial moment. Couldn't get his studs on the end of it. Stimage driving. Good ball down the wing. And it's set up the goal for Lukaku. Stimage's through ball down the wing, and Lukaku's made it 1-0 here. Exactly what we needed at Goodison. It's been a long time coming. Stimage with that lovely ball down the wing. Look at that. Perfect ball. Not sure who that player is. Cut inside, nice. Stimage was trying to make up ground, but he didn't need to because it was a near post ball, and Lukaku 1-0. One bit of quality we've seen in this game, and it's taken 76 minutes. Stimage again. Good ball again from Stimage. Into Kagawa. Forced a corner. Runs it out and runs the clock down, and it's a 1-0 win courtesy of Romelu Lukaku, 76th minute winner. Hard fought graft win, real dire Bilgered Water rat of a game to be fair, but Everton come out on top. No shots or anything for Stimage in that game, but he did have a role in the goal with the ball down to the left wing to set up Lukaku. 3 points nevertheless. Let's see where that leaves us in the table. Stimage comes away with a respectable 6.5, which is decent in a game like that. So we should have stretched our lead in 5th to 3 points now, and definitely now looking to cement a top 6 place. No question about it. Off we got 12 games left in the season. Still aspirations of top 4, but Europa League would be good for Everton. There's Stimage's stats as we finish episode 26. 19 appearances now on the season, 13 goals and an average of 6.5, which in PES ratings is excellent. 44 career goals out of 84 appearances and an average of 6.2. There he is appearing on the left. Thanks for joining me. I've been the Pro Spartan Gamer, and I look forward to seeing you again next week with episode 27. Cheers, dudes.